Today's video isn't exactly going to make American Christians look great. That's right, Kevin Smith is taking horror to church with Red State. Hello and welcome back to another episode of How Disturbing. I'm your host, Billy Bogues, and today we're looking at the first movie Kevin Smith made that wasn't a comedy. That's right, we're looking at Red State. Obviously on the channel, we review disturbing content, and although my descriptions will be brief and fleeting, viewer discretion is strongly advised. This is also your spoiler warning. Let's go to church. Red State opens with young Travis here being driven to school by his mum.
What are you going to do this weekend?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, it's none of your business. Did you finish that thing for your lit class?
No. It's due in like 2 weeks or something.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they get delayed by a fundamentalist Christian group who is lobbying the funeral of a dead gay soldier. Later that day at recess, Travis meets up with his friends, Billy Ray and Jared.
Let's say, man, you can't see any faces. Oh, shit, you showing them?
Yeah, dude. You fucking flappers out of here.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, look, it doesn't matter. You can see the tits, you can see the fucking pussy, man. Fuck the faces.
Jared, being the very good mate that he is, has organised a foursome for the boys with a woman that he's met on Craigslist.
Right, look, there ain't gonna be no sloppy seconds, boy, okay? She wants to fuck all three of us at the same time.
That evening, the boys pile into Travis's car and they hit the road.
Time to hit the road. So, how are we gonna do this?
Not long after they hit the road, though, they hit a parked car.
How about you just pull over and let me out?
Come on, man.
Upon inspection of the car that they hit, they're scared off when they realise that it's occupied by none other than the local sheriff.
You got him real good.
What they don't see, however, is that the sheriff is getting a blowjob from a young Mexican man. Nonetheless, they continue their journey and they arrive at a trailer where they meet their queen for the night, Sarah Cooper.
You Jared?
Here's Travis, and that's Billy Ray.
Bet you boys want to get up to the devil's business, don't you?
Meanwhile, the sheriff returns back to the station and orders his deputy to go and locate the car that sideswiped him.
Now, the only reason I'm still here is because you're so damn late.
Jesus Christ, just go out and find the damn car, will you? It's a blue Volvo station wagon.
Remember this, because it's going to be important. Back at the trailer, Sarah insists that the boys down a couple of beers before they get down to business.
And I don't let no man in me unless he's got at least 2 beers in.
Makes sense.
And in classic Kevin Smith horror movie style, the boys are obviously drugged.
Those tits are...
Fuck.
Young Travis is waking up and it looks like he's locked in a cage. It also looks like the cage is being dragged through some kind of church.
Can somebody please let me out of here? Please?
You go sit down.
You fucking bitch. Hey, you fucking bitch! Let me the fuck out of here, you fucking bitch!
Enter Pastor Alvin Cooper.
That was lovely. Just lovely. Y'all give that Mormon Tabernacle Choir a run for the money.
He's delivering a hate-filled sermon to his dedicated followers.
Do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? As in Psalms 138. Am I not grieved by those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred.
After the sermon is finished, a young woman named Cheyenne is tasked with removing all the children from the church, well, because things are about to get quite ugly.
Cheyenne, Bunny Rabbit, do you mind taking me children out now for the lessons, because it's gonna get grown up in here.
You ready?
Pastor Cooper then unveils a poor man who is being plastic wrapped to a pole and has a ball gag in his mouth.
Would y'all like to see who we have to thank for the extinction of the human race? It.
it's revealed that this man is homosexual, and the congregation, well, they're about to execute him.
A homosexual won't stop sinning of its own volition. And it's up to the righteous to curb the spread of its disease.
And indeed, the men at the church follow through with this plan. They wrap his face up in even more plastic wrap before shooting him in the head.
Burn in hell, cocksucker.
Jeb, head hold.
And then kicking him down into the cellar.
Let us out of here! We didn't do anything! Let us the fuck out of here!
And as you can see, the space under the church is also where Travis and Billy Ray are being held captive.
I ain't even gay! Please! Let me go! Please! Jared! Travis! Billy Ray!
Jared obviously kicks up a stink because he realises that he's next on the chopping block.
I ain't even gay! I ain't even gay!
You might be worse. Meaning that he's worse to share a woman with other men in the same bed.
Will somebody please fucking help me?
Coincidentally, as all this is happening, the sheriff's deputy is arriving at the church. You see, he's spotted the boy's car stashed on the grounds. Pastor Cooper claims that his daughter actually owns the damaged car and that he'll get it all handled.
Make up for it, you know. I mean, if you could. I mean, there's only cosmetic damage, you know. Nobody was hurt.
Deputy Dipshit believes every word of this and leaves without question.
Yeah, I suppose that's standard reason. All right, you have a good night.
Thank you.
Under the house, Billy Ray manages to free himself. However, he's quickly pursued by one of the church members. Billy Ray stumbles across a military-level stash of firearms, and he's quick to weaponize himself. Unfortunately for both him and the man pursuing him, however, this shit goes down.
Fucking do this!
Oh yeah, whoop, dead.
Boop. Dead.
Outside the church, Deputy Dipshit finally realises something's going down when he hears gunshots coming from the church grounds. He tries to radio for backup, but unfortunately for Deputy Dipshit, this happens.
Immediate backup requested. Repeat. Immediate backup
I got him,
requested.
Daddy.
Jesus.
Hey!
Whoop, dead.
Boop. Dead.
We're now halfway through the movie and we're introduced to the most badass character of all, Agent Joseph Keenan of the ATF.
No, sir, I'm not questioning your call at all, sir. I'm saying that our history with situations like this hasn't been exactly...
Agent Keenan informs the useless sheriff that him and his team can be on the ground outside the church within 1 hour.
Yes, sir. It's dawn here now, but we can be fully mobilized and on site in an hour. I understand.
Meanwhile, in the space under the church, Travis has also broken free, found a gun, and armed himself. He looks for an exit, but he realizes that the only way he's going to get out is to just run right through the church procession. And this is exactly what Travis does. He runs some more. He gets chased and runs even more. We're all really rooting for Travis as he finds the exit and makes a break for it. And we discover that Agent Keenan, the sheriff, and their entire team are already outside because, well, this happens.
Who fired? Who fired, goddammit? Local, it's your 3.
Turns out Agent Keenan was as efficient as he said he was, but it's the sheriff who's got the itchy trigger finger.
Who the fuck are you? Did he fire at us?
No, he was armed.
Did he open fire at us?
Son of a bitch! Had a machine
They
gun!
got kids in there, asshole!
Sorry.
Kids you just turned into hostages!
I'm sorry.
And man is he pissed.
You son of a bitch! I'm a Kings County elected official!
Sit your ass back in your vehicle! Now!
The ATF assess the situation, but before they can make any moves,
Get a line opened up.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Come on!
a shootout erupts. Keenan requests backup, but for some reason his superiors refuse.
The f***ing church people! They're heavy with AKs and techs. I need backup now.
Meanwhile, Cheyenne, remember her, well, she's rescued Jared and she's keeping him captive in her room.
There's government agents outside, and they want to come in here and kill my family.
Fucking good!
I'm trying to save your life.
Cheyenne warns Jared that he's actually in just as much danger as all of the church members.
You think they're gonna believe that you weren't one of us? They won't even give you the chance to tell them before they put one in your head. Because once they get inside here, that is exactly what they're gonna do.
But Jared, disturbed and furious about the events that have gone down, just refuses to help her.
You can take that gun and just fucking kill me too. Just put a bullet in my fucking head because that's what I've been waiting for since you tied me to a fucking cross!
All of a sudden, Lady Love, Sarah Cooper, busts in and tries to intervene.
Go fucking rest you out of my dick, bitch.
Wait for me, you Mama, you!
And she sure gets what's coming to her because this happens.
Yes, I can't kill the baby.
Whoop, dead.
Boop. Dead.
The ATF agents breach the perimeter as the gunfire intensifies. Cheyenne and Jared attempt to escape, only to run directly into Agent Keenan.
Freeze! Drop your weapon!
Look, don't shoot, I'm a hostage, okay?
We need to talk to who's in charge.
Drop the fucking gun!
Now, Jared and Cheyenne attempt to explain themselves, but unfortunately for them...
No!
Boop, dead.
Boop. Dead.
Then, all of a sudden, and out of nowhere, a deafening horn begins to play, disorientating absolutely everybody.
What the fuck was that?
The remaining church members, however, identify this sound as the coming rapture.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! He's calling us home! Come on, Jimmy! Come on!
Convinced their day of reckoning is upon them, the churchgoers abandon their cover.
There'll be no need for that anymore. Where's that sound coming from?
They walk towards the ATF crew as Pastor Cooper rants on about divine judgment.
Shoot me, you bootlicking, flag-worshipping heathen! Shoot me! It only hastens my reward in eternity. Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me!
With the events of the church seemingly in the past, time jumps forward, and we see Agent Keenan being interviewed and explaining himself to his superiors.
Special Agent Keenan. What happened?
I subdued the suspect with a headbutt.
A headbutt?
Keenan reports that instead of complying and shooting absolutely everyone, including the children, he actually just headbutted Pastor Cooper in the face and took the rest of the churchgoers into custody.
And then the trumpet blast sounded 3 more times, and a 4th and a 5th. By then it was pretty clear the rapture was going to happen, so we rounded up the remaining 5-pointers.
Oh wait, but what about the heavenly horns we heard? Well...
The trumpet blast, what was it really?
Oh, that, well, some new neighbors, these eco kids from the university with a compost collective.
It turns out that the trumpet sounds everyone was hearing was actually a prank put on by a local activist group.
So they got this big-ass rusty old siren from a firehouse that just got a new one. The fire chief said they could have the damn thing as long as they carted it off as big as a Mini Cooper.
Despite admitting to directly disobeying his orders, Keenan is surprised when he gets promoted.
I'm getting promoted?
The superiors admit to Keenan that they were keen on massacring the entire church and that it was actually just personal.
Truth? Because fuck people like this.
They're animals.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Jesus saves.
You ain't gonna save Aben Cooper from a fuckload of prison rape.
However, they're satisfied with just incarcerating the churchgoers without a trial.
You gonna let them go to trial?
Oh, come on. What is this, September 10th, 2001?
Patriot Act, bitch.
We can plant them forever, okay? Without a trial.
This obviously disgusts Agent Keenan, but he seems resigned to accept it.
If you kill an American because of a religious belief, you are a terrorist. And terrorists get locked the fuck up.
If it's all so easy to put these people away for life, why was I given those orders?
Red State ends with Cooper pacing around in a jail cell, sermonizing and singing to himself like the true madman he is.
He says to me, old sinner, come on in.
That is until...
And my Savior, that you comfort me.
Shut the fuck up!
The end. Red State was released in 2011 and in Australia it received an R18+ rating. Everybody knows that director Kevin Smith is a genius, and well, Red State, it's no exception. And I mean, he's typically known for groundbreaking comedies like Mallrats and Jay and Silent Bob, but this foray into horror was something really special. The action kicks off within 15 minutes of the film starting, and despite this, the character creation is still really deep, and I mean, we do feel for him. The acting is flawless across the board, even if Kevin Smith's script does have a few weak spots. There are occasional moments of avant-garde cinematography, and this results in some really creative scenes. For example, the chase scene being filmed with a handheld camera really went on to invoke a sense of panic and urgency. Red State kills off more leads and main characters than season 1 of Game of Thrones, and well, I'm totally there for that. It should also be noted that humour is rarely effective in such bleak films, but trust Kevin Smith to be able to pull it off. There are some really funny moments. At its core, Red State makes a bold statement about government corruption, and this feels especially relevant in today's political landscape. Red State, good movie. Alright, it's time to rate and rank Red State to find out where it sits amongst its brethren of disturbing cinema. First off, I'm going to rank Red State for just how good I thought it was as a film, and I'm going to give Red State a solid 70.1. I mean, that might seem like a low ranking, but not everything can be a 10, people. Not everything can be a 10. Next up, for the sake of fairness, I need to see what all of you guys thought of Red State, so I go and get an audience ranking from all the popular movie review sites. It looks like you guys think Red State is worth a 60.8, so we were pretty much on the same page there. To get our overall film rating, we're going to average out what I thought of Red State with what you thought of Red State, and when we do that, we're left with a combined rating of 65.5. Next up, we're going to rate Red State for purely how disturbing it is, no other elements but the disturbing ones. And when I really analyse how fucked up this movie was, I feel like I'm going to give it a 50.9. There were some shocking scenes that, you know, really hit hard, but I just don't think it was as disturbing as a lot of the other things we've seen. So lastly, we have to average together how disturbing I thought Red State was with how good we thought the film was to get an ultimate disturbing rating, and it looks like Red State is getting itself a nice solid 58.2. Cool. We're going to bring in the grand spreadsheet here. I think we might even zoom in a little bit. And it looks like Red State is finding itself with an ultimate rating of 58.2, sitting in at number 8. I mean, that's a pretty high rating. We think that Red State has a slightly better average than Poor Things, but a slightly worse average than The Black Swan. Thanks again for watching another episode of How Disturbing, guys. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really helps me out because I'm a new creator. Also, if you have a product that you would like to sell on this channel, get in touch. I will promote your product or service on my channel for free. I don't want anything. And having said that, I'm Billy Bogues. You've been watching How Disturbing. Let's glitch out of here.